Meek Mill came out saying that he'll pay somebody $100,000 to investigate that he has nothing to do with anything with Diddy.
Man, look, you can't take back what your received. That's just like the video that's coming out with him and Will.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
With Will Smith getting the Will Smith. You ain't heard the Will Smith footage?
Yeah.
I heard about Will Smith. You got the Carl Winslow.
Orlando Brown is back in the spotlight. And this time, he's not just making noise. He's dropping bombs. Explosive ones. He's claiming people are walking away from Diddy's mansion with more than just a hangover. According to him, some folks left those parties infected, allegedly with STDs. And the names he's bringing up, they're some of the biggest in the game. Now, we all know Orlando Brown has a wild reputation. He's loud, unpredictable, and sometimes hard to take seriously. But when it comes to Diddy, he's not backing down. He's been calling out Diddy for months now. And now he's saying that these famous freak-off parties weren't just about fun. They were dangerous. He says people got sick, and he's naming names. The wildest part, he claims Diddy himself might be infected.
He's the cold. No, I said I'm not giving my cold up. That's not a cold. Ain't no cold to that. I'm not bending on even no couches. Y'all ain't running up my ass. Ain't no studio for me to go go get raped and be looking like somebody's funny. Get the fuck out of here. None of that shit.
Not just with herpes, but with HIV. And he says Diddy's been living with it for years, not telling anyone, still partying, still getting close to people, still sleeping with folks. And that silence, it might be putting others at risk. If that's true, that's not just scandal, that's criminal. Orlando says Diddy's been sleeping around, men and women both. He even said Diddy tried to do things to him, tried to exchange studio time for something else, and Orlando turned him down. Straight up said, "I'm not bending over on nobody's couch." His words, raw and unfiltered. And when you think about the kind of parties Diddy was throwing, huge, wild, all-night parties with escorts, alcohol, and no rules, it's not hard to believe something could have gone wrong. When the feds raided Diddy's home, they found over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Not a single box of protection, nothing. Just oil, music, and mystery. But here's where things get really scary. Orlando says that now, some of the people who attended those parties are showing symptoms.
And you become a person that can be close to Puff, man, you made it, is what you're thinking.
Okay.
You never thinking these problems is going to happen, but when he pull his dick out,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You better suck it.
So if you, no, it's not just you better suck it. It's you know, you better fuck it and suck it.
Yeah.
Women are coming forward saying they caught infections from men linked to Diddy. And that's not all. Jaguar Wright, another industry insider, backed him up. She said Diddy's been dealing with HIV for a long time and that he's not the only one.
Could have that opportunity just like everybody else.
I mean, he actually caught HIV, like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop. And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
He an advocate. Now he did do that. And
period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? G?
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names.
She claims there's a list of 20 other men, yes, 20, who also caught something through Diddy. She says she's saving that list for her show, but Orlando already started calling names. And the first one, he dropped Usher. Yeah, Usher, the R&B superstar. He and Diddy go way back. Usher even stayed at Diddy's house when he was just 13 years old. Usher once said the environment was curious. He later said he'd never let his own kids go to a place like that.
Moved to New York City.
and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what
Camp.
it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really.
That's how strange it was. And now Orlando's saying Usher needs to get checked out. Why? Because Usher already has 2 herpes lawsuits against him. Women saying he gave them something and didn't tell them. So, if what Orlando's saying is true, and Diddy really is carrying something, then Usher might have been exposed a long time ago. It's not confirmed, but it's enough to make people worry. The second name, Meek Mill. Orlando went off on Meek. He says Meek and Diddy were more than just friends. There's already a video clip online. Meek calling Diddy daddy while on vacation.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
They were hanging out on private jets, spa days, vacations together, and wearing matching outfits. People joked about it at first, but now they're starting to ask real questions. Meek tried to defend himself. After Diddy's arrest, he said he'd pay $100,000 to anyone who could prove the rumors false. But then leaked pics and audio came out. Audio of Diddy and Meek allegedly in the middle of something. People said it sounded too real to be fake. Meek stopped talking after that, went quiet, didn't explain anything. And Orlando, he didn't let up. He said straight out, "You can't take back what you received," referring to the idea that once you've been exposed, there's no undoing it. Then came Will Smith. Orlando says Will Smith also got involved in Diddy's lifestyle, that he might have gotten infected too.
All that stuff. Oh my God.
Yeah, what you talking about?
What?
So, but Philly's a very dangerous place. Always been a very dangerous place. So that day it was 6 people in the studio. It was me and I who actually hosted the show. It was the gangster and his friend, and it was Will and Charlie who ended up coming to the studio, and a guy that I call Charlie the Rat Mac now, but I'll get into that later.
He said, "You ain't seen the Will Smith footage." And he talked about something called the Carl Winslow, whatever that means. It had folks guessing. Will's brother even spoke up once, hinting that Will might be on the down low. That just added more fuel to the fire. Will denied everything. He joked about it during a comedy show in San Diego. But people weren't laughing. Not anymore. Not with all these names being linked to something so serious. If Diddy really was infected and didn't tell anyone, that's more than gossip. That's life-threatening. Another name thrown in YK Osiris. This dude went on vacation with Diddy, took shirtless pictures of Diddy, got massages, ate fruit while vibing to Diddy's music, looked like he was in love.
They say, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I heard about that though, but I ain't about to say that. But
What was
I ain't
it?
about to say it on my.
You and Diddy? You and Diddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Diddy. You and Diddy what?
You and Diddy. No.
They said he was.
Him and Diddy what?
I'm just saying the rumor.
I ain't never heard this,
YK. They said he was.
How you knew that? How you know that?
Now I'm about to Google because I ain't never heard this one.
I just want to die. That's what I want to do. I want to die. That's what I want to do. I want to crash out right now and just like this like life. I swear to God.
Then his baby mama came out and dropped a bomb. Said she caught him in bed with another man. Didn't say who, but everyone instantly linked it to Diddy. When Osiris went on The Breakfast Club and was asked about it, he didn't deny anything. He just laughed, dodged questions, tried to joke, but it didn't help. The damage was done, and now people are wondering, was that vacation more than just a getaway? Was he another name on that secret list? Then there's French Montana. Orlando said French and Diddy have been tight for years. There's even a video of them at a birthday party, both oiled up, looking real close. Diddy's hugging him, singing to him. French looked a little uncomfortable. People saw that and started talking. If Diddy really has something and French was involved, what does that mean for French? And the women Orlando didn't forget them either. He mentioned J-Lo. He mentioned Kim Porter. Some people who saw Kim's real autopsy say she was HIV positive before she passed away. Then there's Cassie. She's already said in legal papers that Diddy made her do nasty things, made her sleep with escorts. And if those escorts were infected, then Cassie might have been too. None of this is confirmed. These are allegations. But when enough people start talking, when insiders start dropping names, you can't help but wonder, what's the truth? Is it possible that Diddy was out here throwing these parties, knowing he was infected, and still getting with people? Still inviting celebrities over, still sharing beds, still swapping body fluids without saying a word. Because if that's true, then this whole story is way bigger than we thought. Fans are already reacting. One person wrote online, "He definitely got Usher." Another said, "All these celebrities who were close to Diddy better go get tested. People are not playing around. They're taking this seriously now." And honestly, they should. If someone knowingly spreads an STD to multiple people, that's not just bad behavior. That's a crime. Orlando Brown might be wild, but what if this time he's right? What if he's not exaggerating? What if he's finally peeling back the layers of something the industry has been hiding for years? We've all heard rumors about Diddy, about his lifestyle, about the things that go on behind closed doors. But this is next level. And if these names keep coming out, if more people test positive, if more lawsuits drop, then this could destroy more careers, more lives, and more reputations. So now we're left wondering, who's next? What other names are on that list? Orlando hinted about, and how many people knew and said nothing? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is this all real, or is Orlando just running wild again? Let's talk about it. And if you want more unfiltered stories, deep dives, and industry truths they don't want you to hear, don't scroll. Stay right here, because this story, it's just getting started.